550 KTRS, a couple more minutes with Courtland Sykes, who is wants to be your next senator from the great state of Missouri. So how are things going on in the campaign?
Good. It's going really well. We've got some folks shotgun blasting around right now. Feels a little bit like herding cats. We'll be in full swing
are you getting
by
any,
January, February.
Are you getting any help from the quote-unquote establishment? Any money coming in from anybody? Any elected officials coming on your campaign?
I've got this big swamp filter. I can't mention his name yet because he hasn't publicly come onto the campaign.
Right.
But he's the guy that he evaluates this stuff. So we're not taking anything outside of grassroots and MAGA donations. That's where we are right now.
What are MAGA
Make America Great Again candidates. So anyone who's running to support the president's agenda.
Yes.
So those are our donors. Does that make sense?
Gotcha. So
Okay.
yeah, you're the Make America Great Again candidate. You're right.
The America First candidate.
Right.
Now.
Even though Donald Trump came out and supported Josh Hawley yesterday.
Right.
You still, even though he spurned you.
Well, he didn't spurn me. He's operating off the information that he has.
Right.
So nobody blames him for that. And this just tells Missouri that, well, Josh Hawley is favored in Washington.
Yeah. Have you met with Steve Bannon at all?
Yes.
Yes. How'd that go?
Well, it's just briefly. But if your question is, does he endorse me or does he endorse Hawley? Is that your question? Is that what you're leading to?
No, I want to know if you met him and had the meeting going on.
He was a gentleman,
Yeah. I mean, did he give you any helpful advice? Did he say, I can't support you now, but keep going? I mean, what
No, we didn't even have that conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, that conversation didn't happen. And, in terms of who he's going to be supporting in this election, I guess you just have to ask him.
Yeah. How are you going to do? I mean, this is, as we'll start where we finished. This is going to be an uphill battle. This is not easy.
Well,
you mentioned
something. You mentioned something earlier that Steve Bannon did endorse Hawley. That's not true.
He met. He had it sounds like they had a long conversation.
They had a
Josh.
long conversation,
okay,
right?
But he hasn't endorsed anybody.
Right.
All right. Fair
That's
enough.
been a misconception in this
enough.
state, and it's kind of filtered out nationally.
All right. So how are you going to do this? Because you would agree this is an uphill battle.
Right.
How are you going to do this?
Well, the same way we launched every other, small operation. I'm modeling essentially my campaign off of how we operated in small units in the military and then the State Department, and it's really just concentrating as maximum effort and reaching the most people you can. We've been going around the state for the last year, this entire exploratory phase, and the more we've been meeting with people, the more we're hearing that they don't want establishment. Josh Hawley has been recruited by the establishment. I mean, Mitch McConnell, the Senate Majority Leader. So they're rejecting him, and we've been just traveling around, visiting with these county leaders and listening to what they have to say. Our campaign was very compatible with what they had to say, so we decided to go, and we definitely decided to hit the gas on this campaign when we confirmed that Hawley was going to announce. We announced just before Hawley did.
Right.
So we wanted to let him know that we were out here too, and for a good reason. Our message is clearly much different than his.
Anything Donald Trump has done in his first 10 months in office that you disagree with?
No.
Even retweeting these anti-neo-fascist videos the other day?
Neo-fascist videos?
These videos that are fake?
Look, Twitter is the way the president communicates with the people.
Right,
and
but Theresa May came out and sort of chastised the president. When you have our best friend in the world chastising our leader, that doesn't give you any pause?
No, I haven't seen the video, so it's not fair for me to make a comment on that.
All right, fair enough.
But no, of course not. I think that this is a good tool. This is one of the tools that the president uses to communicate with the people. Right. I don't have a problem with that.
You don't have a problem with that. All right. Courtland Sykes, website for people to find out more about you?
Sykes for Senate 2018.
All right. Now, now one last thing. Now, because Eric Greitens does not, before he was governor, he would come on this show from time to time. Now that he's, in the governor's office.
You want a commitment from me.
I want.
You want to be my friend.
No. I don't want to. No. I mean, not that I don't want to be your friend.
Okay, that's fair.
But I don't know if we could be, we can talk and chat and be friendly. I mean, I don't wish you ill will.
Thank you. I'm not putting you on the spot. Just go ahead and finish what you had to say.
So, no, what I want, if and when you win,
yes,
or things get dicey, right? Or, if somebody does some Oppo research on you and starts making lies about you, right?
Because I'm not establishment. Of course, that wouldn't happen if I was.
Absolutely. Right. When the machine gears up, right? and Jefferson Smith over here is trying to go to Washington, and you, right? It all starts falling on you, and we call
falling on me. Listen, I'm going to wreck shop. Go ahead.
And we call you to come on the show to give you an opportunity to respond. Will you take our phone call?
Absolutely. Not. And you've painted sort of a really interesting picture. I don't plan. I'm picking this fight. I know that the reason I'm running is because there are problems in Washington.
No.
I'm going to battle with them. They're not coming to battle with me. I'm going after these guys.
Well, but
does that make sense?
No. I understand that. But the establishment fights back.
Oh, I can't wait.
And they fight back dirty.
Yes. And and my campaign will start tearing them to pieces along with the other candidates that are supporting the president's agenda.
All I'm saying is
absolutely.
When
to answer your question.
When they take the fight to you.
Yes, absolutely.
When McConnell and those liberals take the fight to you.
Yes.
And we call you for a comment.
Yes.
Or when you become senator.
Yes.
Right? And you got a big bill and it's coming down to your vote and you're being lobbied from all sides and we call you. Will you take our phone call and will you come on the show?
Yes, I fully commit to that. I think it's the most important time to be communicating with Missourians.
Right?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay.
And your dog's welcome anytime.
I do appreciate that. Yeah.
You not so much. Your dog's
Wait a
always
minute.
welcome.
Hold on. Let's talk about this. Where's Molly? I promised that
I don't let Molly deal with the riff-raff.
Johnny was looking forward to meeting Molly. So the riff-raff.
Courtland Sykes, the website one more time.
It's Sykes for Senate at 2018.
Good luck. Safe travels.
Thanks.
950. Big